Hey, welcome back. We're here again with Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. I've really been enjoying this. The last time, it was Mr. Ratchet, the man with the horrible face, that got stabbed. I think got stabbed like something like 15 times or something. We have zero idea who it is. It could be a number of, well, so far, it could be 4 people. Each person we've spoken to is dodgy. They're all dodgy. The whole train's full of dodgy folk. Oh, and there was a woman on the bathroom floor at the end of the last episode. A strange woman passed out on the bog floor. So stick around if you'd like to find out what's going on, and give me a thumbs up if you like this, and let's play Murder on the Orient Express. On October the 4th, 1883, a crowd of journalists, artists and personalities from the political and railroad world crowded the platform to watch the departure of the Orient Express. I'd like to give a choice to say continue so I could read the law, because believe it or not, I'm actually interested. Oh yeah, there's a bin on the bed. Oh, hello. Oh no, I keep pressing on button. Ooh, that.
A cup of tea with white residue at the bottom.
What is a white residue? I really like this game. I've had a lot of fun. What, do we like nosing people's stuff? Oh. Right, maybe not. Look in here first, there might be a clue. Looks. Oh, there's a button missing.
A briefcase and a wagon-lee conductor's jacket. And the button is missing.
Aha! It was her button. She was in that old Bint's room. Anything else? Interesting. Well, I'm confused already. I see nothing. I can't go in there. I don't see any hints, any clues for numbers. I can't leave. Oh. Wait a minute.
Have you tried 0000? Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now.
Stop!
No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. So, Poirot, any luck so far?
Note when you
If
keep.
you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee.
I want a coffee!
We really need to find the
Yeah,
combination.
I can't do while you're talking!
Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? But of course you know what you're doing. It is booby-trapped, is it? Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? Have you tried 0000?
Oh my god, he's not going to stop, is he?
Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. We really need to find the combination.
Shut up!
Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now. If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. So, Poirot, any luck so far? But of course you know what you're doing. It is...
Shut up!
Book
Shut up!
Silent like a mouse,
You
please.
fucking
I'm sorry.
big mouth
Right.
cretin!
I'll be quiet now. You need.
Oh, you fucking will be, because there'll be a
I will
second
not
death.
utter another word. Not one.
Book, there will be another murder on the Orient Express in a moment.
Exactly what I just said. That is so, that irritated me so much. Good lord. Christ above. Oh, now then. Got a gun.
She has a gun.
Come, Poirot. Criminals are often known to carry
You're not
one.
necessarily a
Ratchet
criminal.
was stabbed, not shot.
Yeah, you idiot.
But then why take it on the train?
Maybe she thought she needed it. You're dealing with Ratchet for starters. Lock. Joanna Lock.
Her driver's license confirms her identity. She is American.
These are fake IDs. It's certain.
Shut up. You don't fucking know. You don't know how. Ha! What did I fucking say? She's a police.
This badge says that Joanna Locke is an American detective with the Berkshire Police Department in Massachusetts.
Called
An
it.
American police officer? Oh,
Yeah, oh indeed. Didn't expect that, did you? Oh, now then.
Mademoiselle Locke seems very interested in our victim.
Yeah.
of course. She has studied her target.
Possibly.
Oh, that kitty cat was in, what's his face's room. Oh, keep pressing right click instead of left click.
The stuffed animal is the same as in the photo found at the crime scene.
What a coincidence.
Mademoiselle Locke appears to have been investigating Monsieur Ratchet.
Coincidence my ass.
Look, she's waking up.
Alright, don't be startled. I'm a
Thanks
woman.
to you, I would not be surprised if our murder victim were also waking up.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, my head. What's all the yelling about?
Who are you? Give me a good reason why you should not be in handcuffs.
She's not
I
doing it
can
wrong.
give you a reason, Book. Whose handcuffs will we use? I have none. Do you?
Well, I...
You are Joanna Locke, mademoiselle?
Yes, Joanna Locke. I'm a detective.
Yeah, we know that.
Berkshire, Massachusetts Police.
We know that
I
too.
have found your credentials, mademoiselle.
And I know who you are, Mr. Poirot.
Then, if the introductions are complete, perhaps the explanations may begin.
Is she gonna lie?
I'll try. It's simple, really. I'm on the trail of a murderer.
I've got something to tell you, love, because he's dead. Agatha Christie's books have been published in over 100... Oh yeah, we know that. In 1971, she was made a dame by Queen Elizabeth II for her contributions to literature. Did not know that. Good old Queen Liz.
I had just been promoted to detective after 5 years on patrol. It was my first time on a major case. It had been a month since Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped. The Armstrongs were desperate for some sign of hope. I was there only for
Armstrong
paperwork
Manor.
to fill in some blanks.
2019, 6 PM. The Daisy Armstrong kidnapping. Ooh, different setting. We like this. What's in there? There's a map, Massachusetts.
A topographical map, often more important than a road map in these mountains.
Ah,
The investigation is now part of a pile of investigations, and my captain sent me here just to dot some I's and cross some T's.
Daisy Armstrong, a 3-year-old girl, daughter of John and Sonia Armstrong. Texting me. Victim was taken sometime on the evening of February 24th, 2019. The abduction took place at the Armstrong residence where a reception was being held. Miss Moreau, Daisy's nanny, discovered the child's disappearance at approximately 10:45 p.m. A ladder was found outside the child's bedroom window. It was used to remove Daisy from the house. The window, usually locked from the inside, was found open. Four-wheel drive tracks were found in the woods near the house. No party guests drove a 4x4. Have, with no E, 1 million ready in 2 to 3 days. We will inform you where to deliver the money. Caution you not to go public or talk to the police. Child is in safe hand. Well, somebody doesn't know how to spell or use grammar. After all law enforcement protocols were in place, the Armstrongs followed the ransom demand instructions and paid the ransom of 1 million on March 1st, 2019. Since then, there has been no further communication from the kidnappers, and Daisy has not been returned. The investigation is ongoing. Name: John Armstrong, 38. Retired Colonel, British Armed Forces. Statement: we were hosting a social event to raise money for a local museum. There were many people, some of them total strangers to us, and we were all very busy. Then we heard Suzanne, Daisy's nanny, screaming. It must have been 10:45 or 10:50. My wife and I went upstairs to Daisy's room. Suzanne was crying hysterically. Daisy was no longer in her bed, and on her pillow was a ransom note. Wait, didn't they say the nanny was called something else? Miss... Oh. That's her last name. My bad. Okay. Yep. Sonia Armstrong. The last time I saw Daisy was about 10:30 p.m. when I went up to check on her in her room. I noticed Suzanne was not around, but Daisy was sleeping peacefully. I stayed with her for 10 minutes or so. I assumed Suzanne would return soon, so I rejoined the party. But that was already at 10:30, and she stayed for 10 minutes. At 10:40, and the nanny noticed she was gone at 10:45. Well, between 10:45 and 10:50. That doesn't give a big gap.
I can't imagine the pain her parents felt when they realized Daisy was gone. How are they going to feel when they realize I have no answers for them? Only more questions.
Well, bloody hell. Nanny. Computer input error 79. Okay. No, wait.
That's why I'm here. A damn computer glitch. Or somebody pushed delete instead of save. Whatever happened, we lost the nanny's deposition. So my entire contribution to the investigation is to take it again.
No. Telephone record for the day of the abduction for the Armstrongs and Miss Moreau. 10:23 a.m. to 10:26 a.m. Sonia Armstrong called. 2:26 to 2:36. Called someone. The same number. No, different number. 4:50 p.m. to 5:03 p.m. John Armstrong call. Okay. 11:41 a.m. to 11:53 a.m. Suzanne Moreau. That's the nanny. Hold on a minute. The nanny called the same number there that he called in the afternoon. At 10:10 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Suzanne Moreau phone call. 10:50 to 11:15 John Armstrong called 911. He called 911 at 10:50.
The phone record of the night of the kidnapping. The last call was for 911.
Right. Take the statement of Miss Morrow. Fucking hell. Christ, look at this house. Where do people get that kind of money from? I'd like to know. Jesus.
Good evening. Colonel Armstrong?
Yes. You're the detective they phoned about.
Joanna Locke.
I don't remember you.
I'm newly assigned to the case.
It's about time more detectives were involved. My wife, Sonia, she hasn't been herself. Every day
Not
is a
surprised.
waking nightmare for us. Tell me you've uncovered something new.
No.
I'm here to speak to your daughter's nanny. There was a computer problem. Her earlier statement has been lost.
Oh, I see. We had hoped.
I know, I'm sorry.
Do as you wish. I won't be far if you need me.
Shit, boy, look at this house. We've got serious money. Oh, I do like them stairs. You like a good staircase? Very pretty little girl. That must be awful. Like the worst thing I think you can go through.
What a dear child. Sympathy and support for the Armstrong family during this difficult time. Thoughtful, but never enough.
Meet the nanny. Where you be? Bloody hell. Okay. Oh, there's a black cat. Oh no, I want to say hello to the cat. You failed game. Supposed to let me pet the animals. That's the rule. Oh lord. I love a black cat.
A toy train. Now here I am on a real one.
Oh, well no you're not. You're in a fucking house. What's up with you?
Lyon, in France. What a lovely looking city.
Right, nanny.
Hello, are you Suzanne Moreau, Daisy's nanny?
Yes?
I'm Joanna Locke, a detective working on Daisy's case.
Is there any news?
I'm afraid not.
How can I help you?
I'm really sorry. I'm afraid I have to take your statement again concerning the evening of Daisy's disappearance. There was a computer problem. Your statement was accidentally deleted.
Of course. I want to help any way I can.
Summary of the night of the kidnapping.
Tell me about that night in your own words.
The Armstrongs had a party to raise money for a museum, I think. Mrs. Armstrong is on their board. I was in charge of Daisy. I stayed with the little one all evening, playing with her and reading books to her. She couldn't sleep with all the noise and the comings and goings.
The moment of Daisy's abduction.
When did you notice Daisy was missing?
I was only gone 5 minutes to phone my mother. She's in the hospital. When I
That's a
returned,
lie.
Daisy wasn't in her bed. I thought she might have gone to look at the party, but then I saw the ransom note on her pillow. I screamed and screamed. I couldn't stop.
Okay. Notice anything?
Did you notice anything unusual before that?
I was with Daisy all evening. Finally, she fell asleep. I didn't see anyone else or notice anything in particular.
Kidnapper identity.
Do you have any idea who did this?
No! I can't see who could have done such a horrible thing. The Armstrongs are such good people. Like my own family.
Thank you for giving me your statement again. I'll get back to you if I have any questions.
I won't be far.
Okay, I have Suzanne's statement, but her answers need some checking.
Do they now? Check the facts in the file. Select one element which does not match Miss Moreau's testimony about her phone call. Okay, the Armstrongs hosted a party to raise money for the museum, that's right. Miss Armstrong is on the board. As usual for events like this, I was in charge of Daisy. I stayed with the little one all evening, playing with her and reading books to her. I noticed Suzanne was not around, but Daisy was sleeping peacefully. I stayed with her for 10 minutes. I assumed Suzanne would return soon, so I rejoined the party. Last time I saw Daisy was 10:30 PM. Well then, that's not right. She didn't stay with her all evening, so maybe that
This
one.
information does not correspond to what Suzanne told me. Suzanne said she left Daisy alone for 5 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she stayed with Daisy for a while and Suzanne did not return. That's it. No rookie mistake there.
Good. Wait, what did that say? Accounts given by the two women diverge regarding the amount of time Miss Moreau has gone from the information about Miss Moreau. Oh, so okay. Nothing else I can say to you, is there? No. Right. If you can find anything. Might go back downstairs and speak to the husband. Oh, we're pregnant again, are we?
A toy castle. When I was a kid, I had a police station and a tiny squad car with a siren that really worked.
Of course you did.
The world through the eyes of a child seems so sweet.
Yes.
Mrs. Armstrong, my name is Joanna Locke. I'm a detective investigating the kidnapping of your daughter. May I talk to you? When is your baby due? Mrs. Armstrong? Sonia?
Hello?
I don't want to talk. I just want to see my daughter again. That's all that matters.
Poor woman. I can't imagine how she feels.
Yeah, fair
Another
enough.
baby on.
That's an element in the file which can comfort Miss Armstrong. Oh, jeez. None of them.
Everything looks okay here. The detective gets it right.
What?
Mrs. Armstrong? Let me show you this.
Daisy, my little Daisy. I miss her so much. How good it is to see her face.
I can't imagine the pain you're feeling right now.
She loved her little stuffed animal, Fluffy. She took him everywhere with her. The kidnappers took it as well. They didn't have to. That means they wouldn't hurt her, doesn't it?
No,
Every
that means I
need
wanted
will
her to be
followed up.
quiet.
You have my word on that.
Thank you. I shouldn't lose hope. Somehow.
I know it isn't my case, but I just made a promise, and I mean to keep it.
Well, you shouldn't have done. Miss Moreau.
Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
Oh, we know
She's
that.
in her room. Last door on the left.
Tell me about the night Daisy was taken, especially anything about your daughter and Suzanne Moreau.
Apart from seeing to our guests, I took a moment to check on Suzanne and Daisy in Daisy's room. Suzanne wasn't there, but Daisy was asleep. I sat with her for 10 minutes or so. Suzanne didn't return while I was there.
Teeth.
But there's no reason for her to sit there all night when Daisy is asleep. I went back downstairs.
Right.
May I come back if I have more questions?
Of course. Anything I can do.
Okay, the stories Sonia and Suzanne tell don't match. I should recheck my file and track Suzanne.
Check the phone numbers in the file. Okay. Select another element which doesn't match. Okay. I was only gone 5 minutes to phone my mother. Uh, 5 minute. Well, that's more than 5 minutes. Wait a minute. 10 past 10 to 10:45. What?
That is not exactly what Suzanne told me earlier. Suzanne was on the phone more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, like nearly half an hour.
No rookie mistake there.
Lies, you lied, you lied, you lied. Okay. We've got anything else we can say to you? No, right. See you later. If there's anything else we can do while we're here, let's go downstairs and speak to the husband. We might have some information. This is totally fucking useless.
Their fairy tale became a nightmare.
Yes. How are you?
How are you doing? Are you holding up?
You know, in the military, you're supposed to have the stiffest of upper lips. The Desert War taught me that soon enough. But this, it's difficult. Damned difficult. Harder on my good lady, of course.
Wait, who talks like that? Nobody talks like that. This bit here is 2019. People don't talk like that.
Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
Her room is upstairs across the hall from Daisy's. She seldom leaves it.
Did you see Miss Moreau during the party?
I remember seeing her at some point, but otherwise, no.
Wow, that's
I
really
was
helpful.
too busy with my guests. Wear the smile, shake the proffered hand.
Well, you've been very useful,
I
thank
whan't be
you.
long.
Take
Just as I
whatever time you
thought,
need.
the man has got no useful information to me at all. Okay, let's go back upstairs and hook some shit up. Lie to me. You're on the phone for half a fucking hour. Testimony.
If I understand you correctly, you left Daisy when she was not asleep?
The party was very loud. Daisy was too wound up to sleep. I read her a Motley Mule detective story to try and put her to sleep. Daisy finally fell asleep. Right before Motley Mule solved his case in the book I was reading her. I had to make a quick phone call. No more than 5 minutes.
Lies.
But when I came back, Daisy was gone.
That one.
Are you sure you were only gone for 5 minutes?
5, 6, what does it matter? It was very quick.
Phone record.
You say you were only away 5 or 6 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she was alone there more like 10 minutes. And the phone record shows that you stayed on the call for more than 30 minutes, way longer than you said.
My mother is extremely ill. It's difficult for me. I may have lost track of time. When I came back, Daisy had disappeared. It must have been a coincidence.
You have to be precise, Suzanne. A little girl's life is at stake.
Why are you doing this? I didn't do anything wrong. I would never hurt Daisy.
I need to check Suzanne's story. She's panicking. Why now? What is she afraid of? I should see if the Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
Right. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. Right, I know where I'm going.
I spoke with Suzanne. She was phoning her mother. That's why you didn't see her when you went to check on Daisy.
Yes, her mother. I tried to call the poor woman earlier that week, but the hospital said she's been in a medically induced coma for more than 2 months.
Suzanne told me she called her mother, but she would have known her mother was in a coma.
Ah. So she didn't speak to her mother. That's another lie. Reconstruct the facts. Reconstruct the following events in the correct order to track their chronology. Miss Monroe goes to make her phone call. Well, there was a ladder under the window, so I'm assuming he placed the ladder under the window and before he entered the building. Then takes her and he then carries her down the ladder. Yes.
That is a great detective job.
Yes, it is.
The kidnapper places a ladder under the window to Daisy's room. Then he joins the party, just one guest in the crowd. He somehow knows when Suzanne leaves the room, then sneaks upstairs. He opens Daisy's window, carries her down the ladder, and vanishes.
If you know anything.
Ms. Moreau told me she called her mother.
Well, why not? I believe they are very close, and the poor woman is not well. She needs some experimental treatment that isn't available yet in France.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Right. Mrs. Armstrong told me that Miss Moreau's mother has been in a coma for several months, and the phone number Miss Moreau called that night is no longer in service. No way she was talking to her mum. Mom. How do I... Okay. Let me... Right. I need to check the files. I wonder if it's that one then. That one even. 3200. Well, she said she called in the morning, did she? She's in a coma, so it has to be that one. 3200 or 2700. Wait, what? Fucking hell, wait, I got a memory of a fucking goldfish. 3200, 3200. 3200. Ugh. Right, 3200. 3200. What? Wait a minute. Okay, well. Alright. Eat then, you liar!
I should see if the Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
Well, I just did, didn't I? Not ringing, I don't understand. Fuck's sake, why can't I look at the fucking... Wait, am I missing something on here? I'm not. Okay, so it's neither of those two numbers. I wish I could access those fucking notes from my bloody... Can I? On. Wait. No, okay. It's not the first two numbers. Maybe that one. 9530 or 2140. 9530. 9530. 953. I don't know what you want from me. What was the other one? There's only one other number it will be, isn't it? Two 140. Fucking hell!
Score. 1 for the good guys.
The number you have called is not in service at this time. Please hang up and dial again, or contact your service provider.
What?
The number Suzanne called is not in service? A hospital?
Yeah, that's weird. And now can we go back and talk to her? That is very bizarre. But what we do know is that she's telling porkies. Screwed, love.
The number you called that night is no longer in service.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do.
That's the number the hospital gave me to call my mother's room.
You told me you were on the phone with your mother when Daisy was abducted.
As we said earlier, I didn't pay attention and was on the phone longer than I said. But since my mother is very ill, she had to leave her hometown, Lyon, because the treatment is not approved yet in France. She is in an hospital in Boston for a special treatment. I call her every night to check on her. When I came back, Daisy was gone. I'll never forgive myself.
Which of these sentences contains a lie? I didn't pay attention and was on the phone longer than I said. My mother's very ill. She's in a hospital in Boston for special treatment. Call her every night to check on her. That one. I call her every night.
Are you sure you called your mother?
Yes, every night since she was admitted in December.
Your mother had to leave a country renowned for its social security, where healthcare is affordable, and go to Boston for expensive, specialized treatment. I imagine that the cost of her care must be high. Did you think that your share of the ransom would pay for your mother's care?
How can you think that I would allow Daisy to be kidnapped for money? She's like my daughter. I could never imagine such a thing.
Her reaction seemed sincere, but I needed to see how she'd react.
Suzanne, I checked. The number you say is a hospital appears to be disconnected. That's pretty strange, don't you think?
It's always worked in the past.
The area code for Boston is 617. This was 413. That's our local area code.
She's obviously lying, but why? She seems to really care about Daisy.
Come on.
Suzanne, I think you really care for Daisy. If you do, then tell me the truth. You can't have been calling your mother while she's in a coma.
My mom really is in a hospital in Boston. She really is in a coma. I wasn't calling her. I was on the phone with my boyfriend, Noah.
Lie about it.
It
Why are
fucking
you
would
panicking?
be.
Because he's gone. I haven't heard from him since the night of the kidnapping. I'm afraid he's somehow connected to Daisy's disappearance.
Why?
He was just using me somehow. But I swear I talked to him. Yes, for more like 30 minutes that night. So he couldn't have kidnapped Daisy at the same time we were talking.
But he could have kept you talking so someone else could take Daisy.
Yes,
Yes.
you can see why I lied. Can't you? I was afraid you'd suspect me of having something to do with it. You can understand that, can't you?
No, I
Suzanne,
fucking
I want
can't.
to believe you, but you've made it harder to find Daisy. Do you realize that?
Oh my god. What have I done?
What's most important is not what you've done, but
It's what
you
you've
do
not
now.
done.
Go. I'll be
It's
back
what
to
you've
talk
not
to you.
done.
No
You should
more
have said
lies,
from the
Suzanne,
bloody
for
beginning.
Daisy. No more lies.
No, I'm sorry. First of all, fired.
Noah. The name might lead us to that little girl.
I am on this case now, whether my captain wants me to be or not.
She should be arrested for fucking withholding fucking evidence. She knows stuff. Okay. French English dictionary. Romeo and Juliet. Ah, Motley Mule Detective. That's the one she said she was reading.
A locked
Ah.
diary? Let's see if I can shine some light on its secrets.
Okay, we need a key. Okay.
A card from the florist. It's signed N.
And for Noah. Who gets past me? No, not that one.
An Eiffel Tower keychain, but no key. I expect Suzanne must have gone through a lot of tissues these past weeks. Small jewelry box. By the size, I'm guessing earrings.
Ah.
Why put a key in a jewelry box?
Because they don't want people to find it. That is why.
What's in the glass case? Ah, big surprise. Glasses.
Les Mis.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Nope. Okay, good. Read this diary. No. God, I keep pressing right click. It should be hold right mouse button to move, and it keeps confusing me.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
What do you mean?
That doesn't work.
What the fuck does it open then? Okay, well I don't know what this fucking key unlocks.
Can you tell me anything about Suzanne's boyfriend?
I know she dated our chauffeur for a while. There was someone else she'd met recently, but I don't recall his name.
Right. Oh, the cat is now in here.
Know anything about Miss Moreau's boyfriend?
Her boyfriend? I know she went out with someone for a while there. More recently, I saw a man in a 4x4 who would pick her up on her nights off. He never got out of his car, just waited for her. She did seem to spend more time than usual on the phone these past few weeks, but she worked hard. We weren't going to begrudge her what free time she had. Since the abduction, she keeps pretty much to herself.
He drives a 4x4. Okay. I had to check the identity of Miss Moreau's boyfriend. Right now, he'll still be mystery. The book looks like a locked diary, but key didn't unlock it though.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time.
Yeah. I don't need you to say it every time. Something on a 4x4, yeah. Because there was...
These tire tracks could well be from Suzanne's boyfriend's 4x4.
It very well probably will be, most likely.
I'm a pretty good detective after all.
You're right, let's not overdo it.
Tell me about your boyfriend. Have you been together long?
My boyfriend? Why? He doesn't have anything to do with this.
Please, Suzanne, the sooner you answer my question, the sooner we'll be done.
His name is Noah Garrity. I met him at a Lunar New Year party in Great Barrington. He is a kind and caring person, although, well, I miss him. He had to go away on business. He should be back.
I imagine these flowers must have been beautiful. Who gave them to you?
The gardener. They're getting pretty wilted, but I hate to throw them away.
Any idea what this small key unlocks?
No, I found it one day on the floor. I kept it in case someone lost it.
It's not the key to the diary. Do you know where this key belongs to?
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Shut up. Do you know what this key unlocks? Fuck's sake. Do you know what this key unlocks? Little kitty cat. Okay, well I've run around the house 1,001 times. There's no other key.
That doesn't work.
What?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay, Suzanne.
Fuck's sake!
Let's see what you haven't told me.
Well, excuse me. I would not have thought to put the fucking the back of the fucking key inside the keyhole. That's not how keys work. You bastards. Honestly, the amount of time I've been running around this house, which you would have not have seen. February the 9th, 2019. Day at the park with Noah. I can tell he is opening up more and more with me. I chatted on and on about my job. I told him how much I liked the Armstrongs. Oh, here we go. Especially Daisy. I really feel like he's invested in our relationship. That kind of man is so rare these days. February the 14th, 2019, Valentine's Day. Noah and I went to Blue Lagoon, our favourite restaurant, for lunch. It was wonderful at first, but then something happened. Noah received a text message. I don't know what it was, but he said we had to leave. He wouldn't say anything else. Instead, we went away somewhere in the mountains. Finally, we arrived at a cabin in the middle of nowhere. He told me to stay in the car. Not very romantic for Valentine's Day. Well, February 23rd, Noah gave me flowers. He is usually very attentive, but despite everything, I felt he was more distant today. I hope he is well. I would like to be more present for him, but I don't want to interfere in his private life. March the 15th. It's been a while since I wrote in this diary. I didn't have the strength, and I think this is the last time. I will write in it. My dear Daisy was kidnapped, and I haven't heard from Noah since that day. It was the night Daisy was taken. We talked and talked. I left Daisy too long and now she's gone. I thought he loved me, but he just never called again or anything. He hasn't replied to my messages since the night Daisy. I'm lost. It's my fault Daisy is gone. I didn't watch over her.
I can see why Suzanne didn't tell me everything about this, Noah. It's clear when he disappeared that she realized something was very wrong.
Confront Mrs. Model. I cannot believe you had to put the fucking opposite end of the key in the keyhole. That irked me.
Tread marks of a four-wheel drive vehicle were found outside the garden on the night of the kidnapping. Noah drives one, doesn't he? Where is he, Suzanne? If you know anything more about him, you have to tell me.
I know what you're thinking, but it's impossible. He was very nice to me. He never
That's
did
why he was
anything to
nice.
make me suspicious. We went out to eat, to the movies. Just like a normal couple. He's not the only man in the Berkshires who drives that kind of car.
I know what you're thinking, but it's impossible. He never did anything to make me suspicious. Why?
You really didn't notice anything strange about Noah until he vanished?
He could get moody at times, as if he had a lot on his mind.
Yeah, like a kidnapping.
Anything odd about the day you went to the movies?
No, nothing. People do that on dates.
I have to ask, Suzanne. We have to cover everything.
In your diary, you say that Noah took you to a cabin in the mountains on Valentine's Day.
You read my diary?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but we have to find Daisy. We both want that. So yes, I looked in your diary.
You're right. He took me to a cabin in the woods. I waited for him in the car. He came out after a few minutes. He was very sweet and apologetic, but he never explained. We went back to the restaurant for dessert.
Did you ever go back to the cabin with him?
No, never.
So, what made Noah drive all the way to a cabin in the middle of nowhere? He left her in the car. Why was he there? This is important. I know it is. I can use Suzanne's directions to the cabin and compare them to the map of the area I have in my car.
Ah, alright.
I won't be long.
Take whatever
No, shut up! Oh, my bad.
time you need.
Talking to me. Right. Bloody hell.
Thanks to the information Suzanne gave me, I should be able to find the cabin on this map.
Suzanne, I really don't remember the road, but I know that we left town and crossed 2 bridges. Fuck's sake. We left town, we crossed 2 bridges and some thick woods. Then past a cornfield on the left. Then just trees and more trees. Finally we stopped outside the cabin.
Probably not here.
Oh, got to... Oh, I see, my bad. Do we have anything written down? Where's the... Oh, we don't. We left town. Then crossed over 2 bridges. What does a fucking bridge look like on this bloody map? I mean, I assume the bridges go over water, so you could have gone that way. And some thick woods. It's like a darker green. Past a cornfield on the left. Left town.
That doesn't really match.
Left town. No. That way. Forest. Not on the left though. The cornfield was on the left. Oh. Cornfield on the left. Maybe went this way. Just be.
That can't be the right place. Probably not here.
Oh, what? Left hand across 2 bridges. Do that. 1, 2. Cornfield on the left. Trees, more trees. Maybe there?
That doesn't really match.
Fuck's sake!
That can't be the right place. I got it. The cabin has
Ha!
to be here. I
Fucking
have
hell.
to find that cabin. I hope I'm not too late.
I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going. Dame Agatha Christie. Agatha Mary Clarissa Christie, also known as Lady Malawan, was an English writer known for her 66 detective novels and 14 short story novels collections, particularly those featuring fictional detective Hercule Poirot and Cabin, March the 29th, 10 PM.
Okay, here is this famous cabin. Let's investigate.
Don't knock on a weird cabin that you think is... Just go in!
Is anyone there?
Get your son in there!
Nobody. I can't just waltz in without a warrant.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Nobody. I can't just waltz in without a warrant.
Well, why did you just turn up then, you fanny?
If only I could see what's inside.
We fucking can, move that.
That barrel is sturdy enough. I could climb on it.
Oh. There. Ah, there's a kitty cat toy. Looks like we're onto it. On the right tracks. Right, get up there.
It's Daisy's plush toy. If Fluffy is here, the kidnapper has been here. I have to get inside this cabin. Ugh, an old hunting trophy starting to melt.
Ugh. Melt. 3892. Remember that, because it's probably important. I say remember it like anyone's going to tell me. 3892. I can take
A
that.
maul for splitting wood. Perfect for attacking doors.
Good. Go on there, lass. That's it. Fucking mess with me. No, take the fucking axe with you in case there's somebody there. You got a gun or something? It's not. It's mean
Look at
business.
that. A broken door to investigate. No need for a warrant. Some
Pretty
people
clever.
seem to have played here before. The floor is scratched and worn in this area. The sofa must have been moved a lot.
Now then.
Damn, it's booby-trapped. If I move, it could go off, and that countdown tells me it wants to go off anyway.
What? I have no idea what any of this is. I have no idea what any of that was. Oh god, I don't know what I'm looking at. I have no fucking clue. What? Oh my god. I'm assuming they've all got to be in at the same time. I'm assuming. I ain't got a fucking clue. No idea how I did that. What? Fuck me. Okay. I'm not.
Since I'm telling this story to you, Mr. Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I defused the bomb.
Well, I don't know which one it is. I guess it must have been that one, because otherwise... Now... I don't understand. No idea why it was that one. Can't be right either. Oh, I'm confused. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, actually.
Since I'm telling this story
Yeah,
to you,
I know,
Mr.
yeah, you don't have to tell
Poirot,
me all the
let's see if I-
fucking time, I know. Oh shit, oh. Why does that one not matter? Oh god, which one did I pick?
That should do it.
That makes no sense.
Wow, I wonder if that's how close it was. This would have ended my investigation right here. These rods are heading towards the canisters. It must be the trigger for the explosion. I smell a strong, sweet smell. Damn. I think these are filled to the brim with diethyl ether. Incredibly flammable. It looks like the kidnappers wanted to utterly destroy this place and whoever opened this hatch. A wooden crate? I have to open it.
Better not be a body. Go on then.
Oh no.
Daisy.
Ah.
No.
I assume it was... Oh
I
dear.
called in my discovery of the body. Then there was nothing I could do except protect the site for forensics. The forensics team arrived an hour later, cordoned off the cabin with crime scene tape, and went to work, looking for physical evidence, fingerprints, testing for fluids, DNA, any clues science can uncover.
So I wonder... I assume then that Noah is on the train. Because she's on the train for a reason. She's following the murderer. So the boyfriend must be on the train, right?
They removed Daisy's body. The autopsy would take place in the morning. But I had one more stop to make.
But then why was fucking Miserable Face killed? Oh, the plot thickens. Oh god, this is going to be very unpleasant. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Oh, look at the kitty cat on the balcony. I care more about the cat than I do that fucking kid.
That night, I swore to find the monster who killed that child.
Ooh. There's lots going on. Agatha Christie wrote over 30 plays, of which the most famous, The Mousetrap, is the longest running play in the world, having debuted in 1952. On the day she died, the West End theatres dimmed their lights for 1 hour. Orient Express, December the 17th, 11:12 AM. Still under a load of fecking snow.
Ratchet on train saw me? How? Daisy.
Ratchet saw her. But who's
She was
Ratchet then
awake?
in that whole thing?
And then she collapsed again.
I take the responsibility. She was weaker than I realized.
Oh.
Lie still while I examine you. Pupils dilated.
Drugged?
I'm all right.
You are far from all right. You have been heavily sedated. Your pulse is very weak.
I have to finish my story. Ratchet can't escape again. Can't escape.
Have
He's
no
dead.
fear of that, mademoiselle. Ratchet will not escape.
We must hear her story.
This woman needs rest. I will let you know when she is recovered enough to continue. But I warn you, it will be some time.
I understand, Doctor. Thank you.
I have completed my preliminary examination of the deceased. I think that it will interest you.
Indeed it will. And I have other witnesses to interrogate. You are right. Let's not put this poor woman in danger. There will be plenty of time for her to finish her story when she has recovered. By all means, tell me the results of your examination.
Police detective. 32, I guess.
That was easy.
Time of death.
Can you estimate the time of death?
Rigor mortis was advanced, but not complete. I estimate the death occurred between midnight and 2 in the morning.
That tallies with the witness statements I've collected so far. What is the cause of death?
Multiple stab wounds to the upper
Oh,
torso.
really?
It's odd, there
I
are
wouldn't
no
have
signs
guessed.
of a struggle. That might indicate one of the first wounds was enough to kill him.
It seems that Monsieur Ratchet had taken sleeping pills during the night.
Ah, that would explain the lack of defensive wounds.
We know this.
Mr. McQueen and Mr. Masterman told me that Monsieur Ratchet didn't smoke. Can you confirm this?
I can't say without a more extensive post-mortem.
What can you tell me about the stab wounds?
I counted 12 in all. 1 or 2 are so slight as to be practically scratches. On the other hand, at least 3 would be capable of causing death. The angle of the wounds is instructive. Most appear to have been struck by a right-handed person. But you see, this one, under the right armpit, it's not a deadly blow given the depth, but a right-hander couldn't have done it. It was most certainly struck with the left hand.
Interesting.
So, our murderer is left-handed. No, it is more difficult than that, is it not?
As you say, Mr. Poirot, some of these other blows are just as obviously right-handed.
But then why would most of the stab wounds be right-handed and then a second killer stab him once? The body's been moved, right?
Could the assassin attack and then move the body for some reason before finishing?
Monsieur Poirot, I can assure you that the body has not been moved.
But why would the second killer just stab him once?
The hypothesis of a second murderer.
Do you see another explanation?
That is just what I am asking myself. Have
That
we
makes no
here
sense.
A bizarre coincidence or what? Thank you, Doctor. Excellent work under difficult circumstances. Please let me know when I may speak again with Mademoiselle Locke.
Of course.
What is the best way to find out who is a vape smoker? Ask passengers if they like the taste of bananas. Ask passengers as they smoke. But smoking doesn't... Although...
Yes, that's certainly a good place to start.
What is the best way to find out who is... Wait, oh. Record a conversation about vapes or cigarettes. Ask Book to remember who smokes a vape.
Book doesn't smoke.
Oh.
Even if he did, I doubt he would remember. I don't
Oh, I
remember.
don't fucking know.
Yes, I have personally seen some passengers
Have we?
smoking. I just have to remember who they were.
No, I can't. Ask someone who smokes a lot if they know a vape smoker. It's the suitcases of all passengers. Ask someone who smokes.
Yes, I suppose it's likely they will give me the list of who smokes what. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Well, we're gonna call it a day there for Murder Train. I really enjoyed this episode. Actually, I enjoyed the change of scenery. I enjoyed her story, especially. That was quite an interesting case. It breaks it up a bit because otherwise it's just on the train and you're dealing with all these idiots all the time. I suppose it could get a bit tedious, but that was very good. I enjoyed myself. I don't know who Ratchet is then, because when she woke up, she was like, "Ratchet saw me." So who was he? The person she's following, Noah, or if that's his name, he's on the train, right? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out in the next time. I don't know what the next one will be. The next one will probably be something else. But I tend to make it up as I go along, so who fucking knows? But if you like this, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra!